Hey guys, it is me again. I just wanted to go ahead and knock out one more video because as I said in a previous video, have been, as evidenced by my hand color, have been trying to do those bath bombs, the Mock Lush bath bombs, and it has actually worked out pretty well. Hold on just a sec, and I will get some more examples to show you what I've been doing. Okay, so I'm back, and I got a few of the things that I have created. Trial and error here. I also will test one out for you, but I did want to give a shout out to this company, Slice of the Moon. I ordered mica powder, pigment powder from them off of Amazon, and I was a little skeptical. I didn't know how much was going to come, and I kind of assumed that it was going to be a quarter of the size, but I mean, this stuff is awesome. This one is called Crystal Pearl, and it is straight up shimmer. I love this stuff. I know there is stuff back here from me testing things out before, but just to give you an idea, I mean, my finger is pink. It looks terrible, so but I mean, this stuff is straight up glitter. It is very fine. You can slightly feel it, but really, this is makeup usable glitter. And it seems, or it looks similar to some of the glitter that is in my Too Faced eye shimmer. I don't know what it's called, but this stuff is awesome. It's a white glitter, and cameras always have a hard time picking up glitter, but it is gorgeous, and it is a little bit goes a long way. The other color that I got, this one is Bronze Mica, and again, a gorgeous color and gorgeous pigment. I mean, it is smooth, and I don't know if you can tell just based off of the way it rubs on my finger. I mean, that is pretty awesome. So I've used a smidgen of that, and this one I think is my favorite. This is the iridescent gold color. Still getting used to trying to hold things up for the camera, but it has a gold, it's white and gold, and quite an awesome shimmer. And it looks white in the container, but when you rub it on there, it has the gold. I mean, these are awesome. I think they were $10 a piece for a huge amount. This is a huge amount. Trying to find something to compare it with. Okay, here we go. Compared to a normal size lighter, that is what size these are. I mean, they're huge. You get a lot of uses out of them. And on to what I have created. I used a standard recipe that had citric acid. It was like citric acid, Epsom salt, baking soda, and cornstarch. And these are my first creations. This one I had already taken the little baking cup off of them. But that is, I'm using a little tin. I will explain what happened here in a second. This was my first try, and it actually worked out pretty well. I used a little bit of the shimmer in the actual dry, the dry part of the recipe. And I also rubbed a little bit on it as well, and I love this glitter. They work pretty well. I was a little dumb, and I put some of that bronze color on there, and I tried to smooth it out. That was a little stupid. But, I mean, really with just that glitter, oh god, I love that shimmer. So, this one I added, I don't know if everybody gets them, but I get a whole bunch of those little small samples of perfume, and that's what I used for the scent. I also used avocado oil and coconut oil, which is kind of like a paste almost. And that's how I infused moisture into this. And I also used ETOH or alcohol to kind of get it patted down a little bit. I was done with this batch, and I put a little bit of water in there, not thinking thoughts about how this reacts with water. And that I will show you, since I'd already kind of taken this out of its paper, and I kind of duped it up. And be careful if you try to test these out. I had a larger version of this, and I put a large bath bomb that I made into it, and it overflowed pretty quickly. I did not expect it, but I mean, just based off of putting this in there, I'm going to try to crack this up a little bit. I made these last night, and it's already pretty solid. And I sprayed on top with the alcohol and more of the perfume, and it is pretty strong. I put too much oil, coconut oil and avocado oil, so it does kind of leave a residue around, especially when you're not using warm water, but it does work. And it leaves a very good feeling on your skin. You kind of rub it in like after bath oil or lotion, and I was pretty shocked. I feel like a chemist. My advice is just play around with the recipe a little bit, test it out in a small container like this where you can see there is residue, and a lot of that is because I put too much oil. I used quite a bit of food coloring, which didn't seem to have too bad of an effect on the residue, but you still will probably have to take a warm washcloth and rinse out your tub. But I just wanted to let everybody see kind of what I was playing around with, and also tell you about again, it's the Slice of the Moon, and it's on Amazon. This stuff is awesome. I am gonna have a hard time not buying a whole bunch of this stuff and then trying to make different makeup and just see where it goes. These are the ones that I duped up by putting a little bit of water in the spray bottle, and they're mushy. Mushy, which I guess you could expect. I don't want to drop a whole thing in there, but I mean, they still work. They're functional. I used that pink sugar perfume for these. Oh, it does a cute little purple thing when you mix them. I mean, I guess you could still use water, and then this is a little bit more of the texture of the ones at Lush if you leave it out for a little bit. So, I mean, you could use it, mash it up. I've watched those YouTube videos where Lush shows you how they make them, and they kind of seem more on this texture. And I'm assuming they then leave them out and let them dry a bit, but this one that I did not use any water in seems to just fall apart when you try to take it. So maybe add a little water. I thought these were dupe ups, but now that I'm playing around with them on camera and discovering that it's kind of cool and you can make, oh, scheisse. Snap. Damn it. Play around with them, see what you think. I mean, learn by doing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, throw a thumbs up there, subscribe. I will be doing some crazy stuff. Maybe I will make this on camera so you guys can see it. If you want, just let me know if you actually want to see it. I know there's 50 other YouTube videos of it, but I'm telling you that Slice of the Moon stuff, this stuff is awesome. I did try it on my face too, and it feels nice. It stays on. I used primer with it, and it worked pretty well. This is the, that one right there, Sue Devitt, and they no longer make makeup. They're the best ever, but they're out of business. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe, do all those things. Have a great one.